Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mo's Marauders. Before I start today, I want to give a big shout out to a very cool guy I got to know over this YouTube stuff. His name is Patrostofia, and he also has got a very good and cool Kenshi channel with a lot of cool videos and tips and tricks. So if you have the chance, stop by and watch some really cool videos he made. Especially his intros are, for me, very, very nice. So don't miss the chance to watch the videos he makes. So he recently added me in one of his playthroughs, or in his current playthroughs, the Order of the Shattered Sun. And I want to return the favor with an idea I had. So let's continue with Mo first of all. Went home after the last experience with fighting the cannibals, where we just escaped with our bare lives. And on our way back, we discovered something. Polly is better at finding unconscious potential clients than a pig is that finding truffles. So the idea will be Polly moving around looking for bodies, and Mo and his guys following her, picking them up, and convincing them to join the party. Mo was especially shocked about how the Deluged King looked, due to all the activity of the spiders in the area. The once proud Deluged King is only standing around in the Deluged base, like a paranoid child, not even moving, heavily injured, with most of his guys gone or dead. So Mo made a shout out or a call to one of his former gangster colleagues, whose name is of course Patrostofia, sorry, not phobia. And he answered and promised to meet him with his gang back in World's End, which we will now continue to acquire. So let's see if we can make it back to World's End, and of course we pick up some loot on the way there. If not, we wouldn't be Mo's Marauders. Because if somebody kills iron spiders, we will be there. So, and that is worth 1,400. Let's take it. We take all of it, and let's continue. Right, so we're gonna loot a little bit and try to find some new recruits before we go back to World's End and meet Patrostofia. Yeah, I said it right. With I hope a bunch of guys to help us fight the cannibals and also the spiders. So stay tuned until we are back. Arriving in World's End, Mo and his guys have been looking around, but Patrostofia and his gang have not arrived yet. So they will stroll out again into the Floodlands to take the fight to the skeletons. And also, of course, to protect the Deluged King in his lair. But before that, they're gonna take a small rest at the inn. I almost forgot this. So we're gonna rest up and walk back into the Floodlands and then be right back. A few days later, a call reached Mo that some kind of unknowing chaos had broken out in World's End. Something or someone caused a huge misunderstanding between the nomad tribes, which were roaming from the cannibal plains down into the Foglands and surroundings, and the ninja and shinobi guards of World's End. When Mo and his troop arrived, they found absolute chaos. The shinobi guards were killing nomads all over, and to Mo's pleasure, he had to admit, because looting dead nomads wasn't a crime anymore. So Mo and his guys found a lot of new stuff, made a lot of cats, and after one day spending looting and just enjoying the chaos in World's End, they found the reason for all the chaos. Insane Pat had arrived, and he didn't come along. He brought his whole gang. Pat's psychos. They had caused the misunderstanding by causing the nomads to attack them in an area which was protected by the shinobi guards, and therefore the shinobi guards of course tried to keep up order and started to slaughter the nomads, well, almost at will, and Pat just enjoyed it. Yeah. Of course, his gang, all, let's say, well, not really trustworthy looking guys, came with him to the call of his friend Mo. But Mo knew most likely they just came because they would enjoy carnage and chaos. So the most unnerving guy in the troop of Pat's psychos still was Chukin. As you can see from his behavior, he can't look anyone in the eye, and he's gnawing his fingernails all the time because as a former cannibal, he still gets very nervous with all this flesh meat around him, and he can hardly control himself. So, welcome Pat's psychos to the party. So here we have Insane Pat. Right now he's not wearing his full armor. He is a martial artist. Of course, when he is not wearing his backpack, he can dodge a lot better. At least until now, he's a martial artist. Maybe later he will change to use a weapon. And we have a few guys with him. We have Nazir with a big falling sun, and a Gladius as a secondary weapon. We have Kendra with a topper. We have, as we said, Chukin with the binary moon. He likes it because it easily chops off limbs. We have Slick Jim. He was very long time ago. He was an officer in the Holy Nation army, but now, yeah, it's just more fun to slice up robots. Not because he has to, just because he's enjoying it. We have Angry Tim, who's always afraid of gas, like a little bit paranoid. We have Happy Sam. Well, not much to say about him. As long as he can hack and slay something, he stays Happy Sam. We have Bones, Jimmy O'Drag, Lernin McFarley, Stockton Joe. We have Slasher. We have Friendly Fred, which is easily misunderstood. Friendly Fred is smiling all the time when he's chopping up or hacking down people. That's why he's friendly, and he never has a bad word. He's always smiling, friendly. But he can compliment you while he's chopping you down. We have Tipsy Tony. We have Paul Pike with a huge Bardage, which is a really cool weapon. It looks very archaic. We have Rick the Fist. Not much to say about him. A brutish guy who likes, Insane Pat, to hunt down and destroy his opponents with his fists. We have Tom the Gecko. He likes to climb and always licks his mouth. We have Knuckles, easily explaining himself. Also a martial artist. And we have Oryx Makai. He comes from a strange land and is swinging his saber with extreme joy and skill. So, and that's until now the whole troop of Pets Psychos. Yes. So I'm happy to introduce the second gang in this playthrough. Insane Pat and Pets Psychos made the perfect addition to this otherwise quite crazy playthrough. And I must say it's a hell lot of fun to play, weirdos. Or play as weirdos. What we can say here is we have really a decent situation. It was really Insane Pat and his guys, because of course some of his guys wore disguise as Holy Nation and stuff. They were attacked by the nomads, and I don't know why, but the shinobi guards started hacking down the nomads. I didn't really understand why, but well, Pat loved it, and what I can tell you, just have a short look. The nomads have all their animal bags loaded on the cage beasts they carry with them, and each of these freaking bags sells for 3,000 cats. So okay, we have 7,000 now only, but if you look at the equipment of Pet Psychos, you know, that's all bought. It's nothing stolen. Oh, not a lot is stolen. We all bought that with stuff from with the money from the dead nomads. So it was one hell of a fun. Also, what we found out is, I really did not know this before, but this is from the general modifications mod, and really I love it. I love it. I can't say it often enough. I just love it. We have these carnivore animal pellets, and just look at the nutrition value. That's 500 nutrition. That's twice the nutrition value of a ration pack, which, very frankly spoken, just eliminates our problem with keeping Polly fed. We have looted a few of these pack antelopes, and we have 12 of the carnivore animal pellets. That's carnivore and that's herbivore. Okay. So, and that's an animal ration, fancy animal ration. So that's okay. The herbivore is a lot better, but it's 150 nutrition. So, yeah, a very, very good way of keeping your animals fed, and it doesn't take up a lot of space or weight in your inventory. So, additionally, we have sent Black Jane down to Jesus Christ, down to the hub to befriend the shinobi thieves. I'm a little bit careful because when jumping around from screen to screen, if there's a huge distance and is a lot going on in both areas, which is right now, sometimes the game crashes. But anyway, Black Jane is down there to befriend the shinobi thieves, which she already did, and she also she stole, because she simply hacked down the owner of the robotics shop and then just took what she wanted. Jane is not very polite or subtle when she wants something, and with the Guandao we bought her, look at the price of that, but it's worth every cat. This weapon is absolutely fantastic. It's a pole arm with a really high damage value. So you have armor penetration. You have a 10% plus 10 attack bonus. You get plus 14 versus robots and plus 29 versus animals. I think it's an absolute fantastic weapon. Also, we bought for Mo, we bought this scissor sword, and we also bought a triangle beak, and we stole a few robotic limbs because I am absolutely sure. And also we got the assassin's wrist blade, at least the recipe for it. Yeah, because we're gonna need every help that we can get. So Mo and Pat agreed that the first target of their now combined forces would be to get a little bit experience and travel back towards the base of the Deluged Bandits, where they would set up a small hideout, like position a few beds, start some research and stuff, and maybe also find a use for these extremely high skilled skeletons that they kept killing in the Floodlands. And as you can see, we still have to drag Polly around on her neck, because Polly doesn't care where we are. When she gets hungry, she starts eating corpses or just randomly attacking people, which of course most people don't like. In addition to that, we have Hammerhead, Tess, and Drake as our archers, and you see we still have some guys with these animal packs. It's 3,500 per bag. That's a freaking lot of money. Yeah, we secured ourselves a few packs because for big things, and also for one alpha big thing. I never seen one, but if we find one, I want to be able to put a bag on it. And also we bought some animal bags for robot spiders. Because yeah, I think for normal animals will be quite unnerved around all the cannibals and all the weirdos in Pets Psychos. So robot spiders, I think, will be the only valid animals or companions for Pet Psychos. And also we increased the number of our archers. So we have Jaw with a superheater bow, and we have Finn McGirthy also with a superheater bow. What I will do now is I will have Drake sell his bags, and ideally we have a specialist superheater bow, and okay, do we? Yes. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, we have femur. Da folks, yeah. A superheater bow and 5. Okay, I can't afford it, but Drake has more animal bags to sell. Very nice. So the folks, also a martial artist normally. He is now armed with also a superheater bow. He will move down to the archer squadron, and over time we will have like 20 of them with superheater bows, because they have very high damage and let's say an intermediate rate of fire, to hunt down iron spiders. As you all know, the declared target of most Marauders, and also now Pets Psychos, is to eradicate the skeleton threat in the Floodlands, which both of them is called their home. So yeah, and to go melee or toe to toe with them in close combat is right now just completely insane, with the damage they dash out. So also Sam Whittle is gonna get in future is gonna get a superheater bow. And before you guys say it, I know I am not nearly optimizing uh, the potential of the guys by, let's say, giving them appropriate armor for special tasks. But that's part of most Marauders. They don't do everything like they don't do anything like everybody else. Wait, let me get the folks down. Where is he? Jesus Christ. Okay, you go down 1 and now down 2. Now folks, yeah, now you are officially an archer. So we have 6 archers now. Most of them equipped with the superheater bows, which should allow us to fight the skeletons a lot more effective. And look at that, we are quite a horde now. I can't wait to see us to start seeing us in action. And also, if you remember, I have installed a new mod. The small bases don't draw raids. I personally think it a very nice mod, because you can put down like small places where you find refuge without the oh Jesus. Let me look if she's dead. Well, she doesn't manifest. Ah, okay. The bag is taken already. That is also without bag, but I bet this pack cage beast has, yeah, if you look at that, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay, that's a lot of money on each of those, but you have to be careful when the nomads are around. Of course, they do not like you looting their animals. But back to the small bases don't draw raids. It gives you, especially in for example in areas like this, like the Floodlands, it gives you a lot more peace when you try to put out an outpost, and it just stops these annoying raids when you have a very small base. So I think it is a quite good and decent addition, yeah. But and look here, we have more of these winged beak ogres. And also we have holy sentinels walking around. So insane Pat, well, and Pat, Rick the Fist, and Knuckles, as well as Paul Pike, are gonna teach this guy a lesson, right? Just get him down. Just look at how cool this Bardage looks. Yeah, and he of course is the first. Yeah, oh, a kick to the face from Insane Pat. That's right what he deserves for being in the Holy Nation. Yeah. Paul Pike giving a hit. Yeah, and Pat doing a turn, a roundhouse kick. Knuckles also coming in, and Rick the Fist punching in the stomach again. Yes, elbows. Yeah, and he's down. Pat, an elbow to the solar plexus, and he's down. Good job, guys. So let's see. If we're gonna take it, we put it on Polly, because. But no. Okay. Let's put that. Let's take some weapons, because I tell you, we are gonna be. Wait, what? Where is everybody? Okay, there are. Yeah, Pretty John, come here. Drop. Okay, Pretty John, you have to do it. Alright, and give Polly the stuff. Okay, we take the combat cleaver, and we take the leather shirt and the healing, and also this. Yeah, the armor we're gonna leave here. And now let's follow the guys out of the gate again. Good first job, and we're gonna wait a little bit. Wait, is there? No. That's Wilton from the Tag Hunters. Yeah. So, let me return to the Floodlands so that we can continue. Now that we have Pat with us, it's going to be a lot easier. While we were waiting outside of the village for the Flotsam Ninjas, we got attacked by some cannibals, and not wanting to fuss around, Pat and Mo just let loose their complete forces. So they would see what they get from attacking us. Not ending in their pots today, for sure. So let's see what Pat can do. Yes, Pat doing 40 damage. Perfect. 54 damage to that cannibal. How is Slick Jim doing? Yeah, well, 20 damage, that's not too good. And also some bone dogs joining in. I think that's gonna mean we lose some limbs. And it's not just some bone dogs, it's quite a horde. But we can't let Polly lose, because Polly will attack the Flotsam Ninjas, and if they attack us, they will just kill us. So, Pat, where you going? Right. Yeah, okay. Knocking down that cannibal. Yeah, okay, good job. Darkness, who is our house martial artist. Yes, 67 ooh. And Wasp is still rocking with his great axe. Really nice damage he's doing with that. Okay. Looks we all survived, at least. Perfect. And okay, not put down. Can we splint injuries somewhere? Right, we're gonna do that later. But right now, we survived a pretty decent battle. But, okay, we have to say we are now close to 50 people. Wait, Bubble Club is unconscious? Oh, quite a few people are unconscious. Didn't even notice. Ah, Tess. Oh, wow, you got hurt pretty bad. Okay. So everybody heal up. And we will wait a little bit more until Black Jane comes back from her mission. And then we continue into our home, the Floodlands. And establish a small base, just where we can rest a bit. And drop off some loot until we can sell it. Well, while we are on our way back to the Floodland base, we discover a broken STM unit from the old machines. It doesn't... Okay, the dexterity is a little bit high, but otherwise it fits into our scheme of... we need to get these 4. what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to knock it out, and then see to recruit it, but solely as, let's say, for a single purpose, like a crafting unit, and we're gonna name him accordingly. If that doesn't work, he will have no use for us, and we're gonna just dump him. Yeah. Rig the fist also in first row. Yeah. We're gonna give now. We give Pets Psychos a little pickup. Yeah, -18. You're gonna survive. You're not gonna die, right? And we can continue our journey. Being close to our home now, we also will try out our crossbow guy, but of course we're not gonna try our crossbows on on the cleanser units. If we do that, we're gonna waste all our ammunition and not get anywhere. But there's a lot of cleanser units walking around here now. Don't know if I like that. So who are they fighting over there? Cleanser unit is bleeding. Alright. No, Pet, you're carrying someone. Mo. We don't have any guys who are like really fast. Not yet. Let's check who they are fighting, because maybe we can source a new recruit. Who is this? Cat from the Tech Hunters. Yeah, but he's a little bit too good for us. And also, oh, there's another Tech Hunter. Okay. Bandits, no. So the new rule what I'm gonna make is like we can recruit skeletons which have higher skills, but only, let's say, not for like active combat roles, but for crafting, for example, like armor crafting and stuff. Just to speed up the whole process a little bit. If Mo and Pat are fighting the skeletons, they can at least use the abilities of the ones they defeated. It's only fair that skeletons produce weapons to kill more skeletons. That's absolutely legitimate. Yeah, as soon as this guy goes down, we're gonna stand ready. And well, actually, they could even succeed. They're not getting hit too much. Okay, that's banishment from skeletons. And that's an enemy of us anyway, so yeah, let's see how that turns out. But you know what? This is taking a little bit too long for me now. And we came here to come home, not to watch some skeletons and tech hunters fight a cleanser unit. So, my friends, let us march home. We're still quite a distance away. It doesn't look far, but in the Floodlands, even a small journey can be quite deadly, as we all know by now. Over there, our beloved flooded camp is, and we are looking forward to settle down finally. Jesus Christ, look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 5. That's, wow. That's such a lot of iron. But we're gonna need copper as well, but right now it's not. Right now we need to survive. That's gonna be a residential. Wait. Okay, here we have some skeleton spiders. So, I really am also curious how it. Jesus, where are we walking? Okay, what are you doing? Horseweed. Yeah, okay, you are. No, you are way too good that we can recruit you. But nobody said we're not gonna be able to fight you, right? Okay, that was a quick one. Facets. Get this. Ooh, a Hextopper jacket and a Spartan soldier helmet. Wow. Crab gloves we don't need. We're gonna take this though. And the Spartan helmet goes to Mo, of course. It's a prototype only, but it's gonna look darn cool. We have a Hextopper jacket and a small. Yeah, we're gonna take his. So, what's the protection level of that? Only 80%. That basically knocks it out because 80% coverage is not suitable for any real like fighting characters. Yeah, and it gets -5 to perception. Now it looks cool. Maybe we can utilize it later when we have a little bit better guys. But right now it's out of the question. Right? So Jesus. Okay, where's Jane? Okay, standing around here and on the border to the Floodlands. Okay, we have a lot of ruins here to discover later, and I think directly down here is an ancient lab. All right, Jane, what are you doing here? Oh, you watch how our fellow Deluged Bandits are slaughtered. That's what you're doing. Okay. And who is running over there? That's also a Deluged Bandit. Well, I can't wait until to bring the battle to the Iron Spiders. Not only will this bring a lot of money, if we can succeed, but also it's gonna be a very, very big relief for the complete Deluged faction. How? Jesus Christ. Let's go back here. I don't want to swim because if the Iron Spiders catch us while we are swimming, we are just dead meat. And that's an MK2 spider. Okay, wow. We're gonna need to go here. And I hope okay. Are there any spiders near? I hope not. Come on, Jane. Go here. And now run to the... Okay, you are running. And how are the Marauders and the Psychos doing? Okay, they're standing around. That's also a legitimate option. At Bird's Tower. So let's see that Jane goes. Who is this? Okay, also one of our comrades. Let's see that we come home. But here is a perfect example of what I mean with the wildlife being very, very generous to us, like spawning new recruits. We have here one of a broken skeleton. Of course, the skills on this skeleton are way too high, but we're gonna knock it down, recruit it, and see if it has any valuable skills in crafting. And if so, we're gonna dedicate it like naked on hold and passive to a crafting task like weapons, armor, or something else. Because like this, we have a crafter that doesn't need food, and we can concentrate on raiding and pillaging and looting and fighting. And also, this skeleton just knocked down Nails from the tech hunters, and Nails is a perfect candidate. He's got 47 strength. Okay, he's got 54 dexterity, but that's not too much, and a toughness of 47. So overall, his skills match those of the majority of our guys. And as most of our guys, or let's say all of them, are on hold and passive right now, I want to see how our archers are doing. Like, for example, if they can take down a skeleton like that from this distance. Okay, we are really close. And you put your Drake, you put your backpack away, of course. Nobody wearing a backpack. So let's see if we can shoot him down. Of course, I should set them on ranged. That helps a lot. And you go. Alright, so that's quite some decent damage. And how is the rate of fire? Ouch, that's a mean hit for the folks. Yeah, but that's that's some really nice. Oh, that's. Oh, these bolts hurt you, huh? And they hit spot on the mechanical parts. You look at that. The mechanical joints in his arms are hit by the bolts. Looking absolutely awesome. So I think we have ourselves some. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, shoot him. Exactly, yes. Because at this distance, even you can't miss. So, and now you're gonna move away a little bit. Yes, that's what I want to see. Drake, shoot him. Oh, yeah. You need to get also one of these. Shoot him. Get him down. Oh, he's got. Look at the reach of this weapon. Wow. Okay, we're not hitting. Yes, we got him down. I am very satisfied with the outcome of this encounter. Okay, he's got a small, simple skeleton repair kit. He's got, of course, a weapon. Mo, pick him up. And you four. Or 5, you take care of this of Nails, and Hammerhead, you're gonna pick him up, and we have a new recruit. So let's continue our journey, because like this we're gonna be adding a lot of new recruits, and we wanna, of course, we wanna build a thriving city and or a thriving bastion here in the Floodlands, so we can get rid of the hated Second Legion. What we know, but Mo and Pat unfortunately not, is that we're gonna have to fight Catlon down south in the Ashlands to really get rid of the skeletons over here, because only, as far as I know, only that can reduce the amount of skeletons roaming around here. Look at that! Isn't that a shame? The Deluged King in all his glory, hiding in his own. Okay, that's Renee. What can we do with him? And that's a Deluged Bandit. So it's a shame how this base is ravaged by these dreaded skeletons. So it will be a pleasure to bring it back to life. I think it's only the Deluged King surviving now, and we must, let's say, that is our first and foremost goal, to make the king survive. And yeah, it's not going to be an easy task, but if we continue like this, we're gonna make it. So the rest of the troop is just arriving. Black Jane, of course, already waiting for them. And we now need to find a spot where we place our first small house. I have several ideas of what I want to do and how I want to build up our first small fortress. As we are in the Floodlands, our main food will have to be from fish, because the land is dead. We will start like a huge fishing operation. Oh, who is here? You see, that's what I like about. Oh, he's dead. Too bad. But he would be. Nah, he would still be acceptable. Let's go here. Let's go here and check. Now I can tell you, I can show you something. Let me see. Where is Polly? Polly, it's time for you to walk again. And who is? It's Wealth from the skeletons. So we need to get our archers. Over here. And we're gonna have Butch, Donk, Big Alley, Rasp and Jiggles all fight him. And of course the archers also. Okay, Hammerhead is out. And I hope we're not gonna hit our own guys too often. Yeah. But it's a good training for all our people. Jesus, Big Alley. You need to go away. This guy is way too well armed for you. Oh, Ellie, why don't you loot the tech hunter over there and see if you can get some armor? So that guy is some serious. Okay. So that is nothing. That's also, yeah, not very satisfying. At least you got some shoes and a leather shirt and a small backpack. I rather wait until this guy goes down. Donk. Got a really I love this name, Donk, and his helm suits his name also. Yeah, but this guy is gonna go down quickly. Hopefully not killing. Yes, not killing anyone. But where's Big Ellie? Come here. And that's guys we meet. I never want to recruit guys like this because it yeah, takes a lot of fun out of the game for me. Yeah, I know a lot of guys like to play with like powerful characters and stuff. But for me, the most enjoyable thing is to raise characters and to train them and to make them get better. So, alright, we have Big Ellie, we have Rasp. Do you have? Yes, you have a backpack. You can take this weapon and you can take his kit away. And yeah, Jiggles is carrying him already. And yeah, now we can, I hope, go home. Yeah, the combination of our archers and the melee combatants will increase over time. Will get a lot better. And wait, did we? No, wait. What did I want to do? Yes, I wanted to have Pretty John drop Polly, and then show you something. I don't know if it works right now, but yeah, you see. Okay. When we are looking for new recruits, Polly will be like our sniffer, because Polly sniffs bodies she wants to eat. And even if we don't see it, Polly is gonna run and start devouring the bodies. Eating body. Yeah? So, absolutely perfect for us. We just have to let Polly loose, and then she's gonna find us new recruits or potential loot. I love that. And yeah, as I said, we need to find a place closest to the building. We need, what do we need? A moor tower, a tall house. Yeah, we need a tall house. We're gonna build like not original, not traditional. Yeah. So we're gonna from here we can build. We can build around here. But what I want to make is right now we can't build anything else, but I want to have buildings with rooftops where we can place crossbows and harpoons. So, this tower we're gonna place right here. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but hi, at least we are building something. Confirm that tower, and alright, move closer. So Mo, I think, is an engineer. You 5 are gonna be engineers. And Mo trades with Polly now, because Polly has the building materials. So Polly has 10 and 11, and you have got some iron plates as well. So no, Polly, stay here. That's also something I found out. We need to we need to build a compound for Polly, where she stays with us. Donk. Yeah, you're training your dexterity with that weapon right now. perfect. You've got 32 dexterity already, so that's, yeah, that's almost enough, and then we can give you some real weapon. But for now I want you to pick up Polly, because otherwise she's gonna be running around only. Yeah, perfect. And right, so okay, the other guys are helping. Ah, a moor tower is only taking 8. Right, okay. Black Jane, come here and reunite with Mo's Marauders. Get a place close to Mo, because Jane, you're gonna hand over Mo his new weapon now. So you're gonna get this sword to him. It's your side weapon now. That's a scissor blade. And the triangle beak does doing damage versus humans and having a nice armor penetration rate. Who in Past Psychos doesn't have like a decent armor weapon? Ah, here we have Happy Sam. We make Happy Sam more happy. Happy Sam, you're gonna get this, and that one you can put now on Polly. That as well. Happy Sam is having a triangle beak right now. Perfect. So now let's wait until we build our tower. Who is this? Okay, that's a Deluged Bandit. But you guys know what? Okay, everybody here is Mo carrying someone? Yes. Okay, everybody move over here. And also Mo, you move with them. Building Moor Tower D is construction complete. So everybody can move over here now. Because here we have our prisoner poles where we are going to do our recruiting. So I want to do a little test, like for example here, Mo is the perfect, okay, put in Mo and talk to. Light inside is broken, but I still work. Replace light, yeah. So CU 0.1, crafting unit 0.1, confirm. And no, we're not gonna heal it too much. So let's get into the statistics. Yeah, that's what I thought. He doesn't have any skill. Well, we could use him as a turret guard, but as we don't have any turrets right now, that's not really interesting. Yeah, but I think a turret guard will be absolutely perfect. Wait, can we make him? Yeah, we can't make a permanent job when it's not ours. So that's too bad. Okay, so like this, I wanted to show you. We're gonna try and test every robotic prisoner we're gonna take. That's Claw from the Holy Nation. We're gonna put him in here. Claw is a cool name. Femur, you're gonna come here. You talk to him. Join us. Well, you're looking decent, and Claw is a good name for us. So welcome to the team, and you have stats which really like are perfectly in our range. Set free, And Claw, you are welcome to the team. So, CU1, we're gonna dismiss you. Yes. And Claw, you're gonna move up here a little bit because we don't confuse you as an archer. So, this episode I think is quite long already, and it was a pleasure as always. I hope everybody likes it. Also, I hope Pat likes the way I added him into the game. And as always, if you like what you see, leave a like or a subscription or a comment down below. And until next time, Gnirk over and out.